And I know there's also a number of ex-Ethiopian Airlines folks who are here in the room today. It's been a devastating moment for all of us. It's a real tragic accident. And on behalf of the company, I just wanted to extend our sincere sympathies to the families of the victims, the broader Ethiopian Airlines and the Ethiopian community. For me, Ethiopia has been a very special place, and Ethiopian Airlines is a very, very special airline. My history with Ethiopian goes back to 2002 when I took my very first trip to Addis Ababa for the very first time ever. And, it was an assignment in my junior year of the company, early in my career, to visit. And since then, I've been there maybe 80 times, 90 times. And I've grown to my position, but Ethiopia has always been deep in my heart. Ethiopia has always been very close to me. And I've learned so much through my career working with Ethiopian people. I've learned to fall in love with the place, with its people, with its food, with its tradition, with its wonderful airline. And as I was talking with my colleagues yesterday, I couldn't stop thinking about all the wonderful moments I've had in Addis and with the people of Ethiopian Airlines. In fact, one of the most special moments to me at the time was back in 2002, my daughter was about to be born, and I was in a bit of a panic, and I was in Addis Ababa, my first daughter, and I didn't know how to get back to Seattle in time to witness the birth. And Ethiopian Waki worked some miracles and worked some wonders for me to fly on them and find my connections back to the U.S. and eventually witness the birth of my now 16-year-old daughter. So my ties are very strong and very, very deep with the community. And I can tell you and share with you that until a couple of days ago, I could not bring myself. I could not find the courage to read the list of the victims and the passengers because I was afraid I would recognize somebody. I was really afraid I would recognize the name of the pilots or the flight attendants because I know most of them. I know a lot of them. I've grown up with many of them, and it was really hard. But I finally found a way to do it. And all I can tell you is this is a tragedy that is hitting home. It's hitting home like its family. And in times like this, no words are sufficient to express how we feel. But by being here and speaking here, we all remember the victims and honor their memories and their lives. Together we mourn them as individuals, of course, and individuals who made an impact in their own special ways. And while they left this world too soon, we need to honor and recognize their accomplishments and what they've done. I know there's a great deal of sadness here. There's a great deal of sadness across the world. But I feel that each one of us can channel our energy to make a positive impact and honor the victims' memories. And I can tell you my commitment and that of my colleagues and every one of us is to work every day to support Ethiopian Airlines and work really hard with all the stakeholders so that we can help ensure something like this does not happen again. I've talked with Ethiopian Airlines CEO every day, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day without the Tawaldi. And I've been talking with Ethiopian Waki just about every day as well. And you can imagine how they feel. They held a memorial service a couple of days ago for the airline folks, and we have a very large team that's down there on the ground with them, a team of support, a team from across various functions who've been trying to accompany them in this time of sorrow and help with the support. And I believe they held another memorial service today at the Trinity Church in Addis Ababa. I plan to visit there very soon myself. I haven't had the opportunity to go. I've had a lot to manage here in Seattle in the last few days, as you can imagine. But I can hardly wait. I'm counting the minutes until I can get on a plane and go see them and spend some time on the ground with all of them. Thank you again for giving me a chance to speak here this afternoon and to let me share some thoughts and some grief with you, as everybody is. Thank you again for having me, to the ECS, to Lydia and everybody, and I'm second number.